We thought it was over. The village became calm again. The ground stayed still. No more footsteps at night. People said Abina had ended it. They were wrong. 2 months later, news came from the next village. A trader arrived late one evening. He said strange things were happening there. He said people were getting rich too fast. He said crops were growing where nothing was planted. He said a barefoot girl had passed through. No one believed him. Amma was dead. That story was finished. That's what we told ourselves. Then a child from that village came running to ours. He said his aunt had disappeared. He said her house was open. He said her food was still cooking. And he said there were footprints. Bare ones. The elders went to see for themselves. They found a village just like ours had been. Quiet. Heavy. Watching the ground more than the sky. People there spoke in fear. They said a girl never stayed long. She never begged. She never spoke much. She only walked. They said if you greeted her kindly, things improved. Small things. Enough to change your life. But if you looked at her with envy, your luck turned strange. One woman followed her. She wanted to know where the girl slept. She wanted the secret. The woman never came home. In the morning, only her footprints were found. Walking away from her house. The elders returned to our village shaken. That night, one elder finally spoke the truth. He said Abina did not end the blessing. She released it. Amma no longer needed a body. Her feet had learned the roads. They moved where greed lived. Where kindness was tested. Not fast. Not loud. One village at a time. Today, when a stranger passes through our land barefoot, people look at the ground before they look at the face. They greet carefully. They share what they have. Because no one wants to be the next lesson. Some spirits stay buried. Others learn how to walk. We never thought the feet would reach the city. Cities are loud. Crowded. Dirty with many footsteps. We believed spirits avoided places like that. We were wrong. It started small. A woman selling tomatoes said her luck changed overnight. Her goods sold out before noon. A bus driver said he found money under his seat every day for a week. They all said the same thing. A barefoot girl passed by. In the city, people don't greet strangers. They stare. They judge. They compare. And envy lives closer here. Security guards chased the girl away from shops. People took photos of her feet. Some laughed. Some followed. One influencer said she would expose her secret. She followed the girl into an empty construction site. She never posted again. The next morning, the video went viral. Not of the girl. Of footprints. Bare footprints walking across concrete. Stopping. Turning. Walking again. Nobody. Soon, stories spread. People who mocked the girl lost their jobs. People who tried to use her became sick. People who shared food with her saw their lives improve. Not rich. Just better. The city did what cities always do. It tried to control her. Police searched for her. Religious leaders argued on the radio. Everyone wanted to explain her. No one asked what she wanted. One night, traffic stopped on the main road. Drivers said they felt something pass between their cars. Not seen. Felt. By morning, dozens of bare footprints covered the asphalt, leading out of the city. An old woman was seen at the bus station that same day. Grey hair. Cloudy eyes. She bought one ticket. No one saw her board the bus. Today, when a barefoot person walks through crowded places, some people step aside. Not out of fear. out of respect. Because once a blessing learns the road, it does not need permission to walk. After the city, the feet did not stop. They learned highways. They learned borders. They learned places where no one asks questions. Truck drivers were the first to notice. One said his broken engine fixed itself after a barefoot girl crossed the road. Another said he woke up richer without knowing how. They all said the same thing. She never asked for help. She never stayed long. At the borders, guards argued. Some wanted to chase her away. Some felt afraid. One guard let her pass. That night, a sick child stood up and walked. At the airport, people stared. Security cameras followed her. Screens froze when they zoomed on her feet. A cleaner shared her lunch with the girl. The next week, he got a job he had waited years for. Others were not kind. One man grabbed her arm to film her better. The next day, his business collapsed. Not loudly. Quietly. Stories spread online. Different countries. Same details. Bare feet. Sudden luck. Unfair losses. People argued. Some called it fake. Some called it a curse. The feet did not care. One night, a plane could not take off. Pilots said nothing was wrong. Passengers felt uneasy. On the runway, barefoot prints appeared. They walked to the edge of the lights. Then vanished. An old woman was seen walking along the fence. Gray hair. Cloudy eyes. She did not turn back. Now, in many places, people leave water by the road. Some greet the ground before they step out. Not because they believe. Because they remember. Roads do not end. They only lead somewhere else. And some blessings are still walking. No one knows when the walking slowed. There was no announcement. No last sighting. No final miracle. The stories just became fewer. People still spoke about the feet, but not with fear anymore. They spoke carefully. Like you speak about fire after being burned once. In villages, people stopped rushing to get rich. They greeted strangers better. They shared food more easily. Not because they believed the stories. Because it felt safer that way. In cities, barefoot people were no longer mocked as much. Some were still laughed at. Some were still filmed. But some were offered water. Some were offered shoes they refused. Years passed. Children who were not born when Oma lived now knew her name. Not as a girl. As a warning. One dry season, an old woman was seen for the last time. She walked slowly along a red earth road. Gray hair. Cloudy eyes. She stopped where the land was quiet. She removed her sandals and placed them aside. The ground softened. Just a little. After that, the stories stopped traveling. No new villages. No new cities. The road stayed still. Elders say it is because Abine finally rested. Others say Oma learned forgiveness. Some say the feet returned to the earth that first refused them. I don't know which is true. I only know this. When the ground feels warm under your feet, walk carefully. When someone helps you rise, do not pull them down. Because not every blessing screams. Some just walk and wait.